Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back. And this is Bonk, and Bonk is trading at 1225. There's a pattern that has been broken, there's a trend line that has been broken, and that looks really good right now. So if we notice here, then I think we are about to see Bonk probably pushing up to this target here of 1410 one more time. Now let me tell you why exactly. So previously there was a chance of actually coming down. You're moving sideways, you're coming down like this. Probably you're looking to go to 1085. Now you didn't do that. However, then you started breaking above here, and when you broke above that particular trend line, I think it's on the 1 hour time frame right now. So I'm just gonna go back into the 1 hour, and here it is. You can see that on the 1 hour we have pretty much broke out, and you went down for the retest, by the way. So the retest looks pretty successful, and if things go by the way we are looking at them, it should actually start to go all the way and climb to the upside. However, what I want to do now is I want to go back into daily and I want to start fresh again. Let's actually navigate where we are, where we're about to head, and the future plan of the coin itself. So here it is. I'm just going to go into the weekly, by the way. So today is Sunday, the last day of the week, and in 6 minutes, right? In 6 hours, sorry. In 6 hours, we're about to close the candle of the weekly. And the way you're about to close the candle really is going to mean a lot. Now, if you close like this is not going to be a very great closing, because if you make a red next to a green like that, that's actually pretty much a bearish candle, but you never know. I still think that even if you ended up closing like this, you may actually have the chances of going up and not going down. The reason is this, right? This is a very small, minor detail that a lot of people are going to skip. Yes, you may close with a bearish candle, but you have to understand that there's a morning star here, and this has not been invalidated. Okay, so even though you may make one bearish candle, you even made another bearish candle, the thing is you still need to probably drop below 850 to become bearish. Do you understand that? So you may actually make a red like this, maybe drop a little bit more down, and then the next week after that, after 8 days later, you can still go on and continue to the upside. So invalidation point here is going to come at 8:30. So I'm just going to drop the blue line here. So 8:42, 8:30, if you just see bonk coming here, then that's going to be a very big issue. So that's the weekly. The daily time frame, let's check this out, and let's introduce the EMAs as well. So the EMAs, well, bonk is fighting its life to cross that EMA. It does look to me that there is a double bottom already on the surface. That's good to see. There could be a chance for another downward and make 1, 2, 3, even a triple bottom is still possible. And if you don't do that, then I do see that it's trying to hold above the 10 and the 20 at least. So if you notice here, there's a little bit of a progress coming up. So the 10 and the 20 are being respected, and if you take these 10 and 20 and the 55 is still a big resistance right now, right? And you might just do something like this where you crawl up a little bit with the 10 and 20, 55 comes in, and they touch together until 29 of April. Today is 20. So in 9 days, probably we're going to see a move, and in 9 days, whatever the move is going to be, is going to determine the future. Or maybe it's going to be the first day of May instead of 9 days, because 29 is very close to the beginning of a new month. So from 29 you can actually expect, it's just 2 days away from the beginning of a new month. So maybe May is actually going to set the tone. When you go down into the 4 hour, however, you can see that right now we are above the EMA. We do have the 4 hour bull cross. This is a very good sign on the lower time frame. So that's a very good sign. And you are trying to hold above that bull cross at the moment on the 4-hour time frame. So if things go really well, at least for now, at least in the short term frame, then what I want to see is the following, and that is that pattern on the 1 hour that has happened, and that is the break here. So if you take the trend line again and we kind of drop this here, yes, you've broken out and you have pretty much retested everything. So to me, Bonk looks like it will move up to 1407, and if you come below, let's say 1130, then I think from here it's going to be another retracement down, maybe to 915. And remember that double bottom, that can actually be another triple bottom if that's the plan. However, you should move up from here. High chances that people are so bearish and you could actually go to 1404. And the last thing before we close the video is the following. Now, if you come up to 1404, we have some very major resistances, especially up in here at 1546. So if you really come up and take out 1546, so let's actually draw the trend line in here. This is where if this resistance gets broken, then we could actually be good to move from this top to bottom right there, and there could be a chance of looking at the prices coming up to 2600. And that's all for the video on Bonk. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.